Kool TV proudly presents Raceland Rams softball as the Kool Hit Sports Network brings you coverage of the Rams live from Raceland, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for the pregame show and Raceland Rams softball live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from Raceland as we get you set for Raceland and East Carter here on the last week of the regular season. Good evening, everyone. James Collier, happy to have you along with us as the Raceland Rams 26-8 welcome in the East Carter Raiders at 22-6. East Carter last time out fell to Russell 5-1. That was on May the 9th over in Grayson. Raceland coming off that big win over Lewis County here on Thursday. They fell to, on Friday, my mistake. They fell to Johnson Central on Saturday by a score of 10-0 in 5 innings. Last time these two teams hooked up was back in 2022. It was in the regional tournament. Raceland won that matchup 6-2. East Carter took the regular season matchup that year by a final score of 4-3. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll meet our starting lineups to get you ready for first pitch. East Carter and Raceland coming to you here on this Monday of the final week of the regular season. Our coverage continues after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Back here at Raceland, let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start first with the visitors, the East Carter Raiders. Head coach Derek Cowan batting first and playing shortstop is Lydia Combs. Batting second and pitching is Peyton Rice. Batting third at first base, Shelby Felty. The catcher, Trina Porter, is the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth as a designated player is Adriana Cordell. Batting sixth at second base is Emily Biddle. Batting seventh and left field is Stephanie Tussie. Batting eighth at third base is Haley Hall. And batting ninth and playing right field is Lakin Nip. And in the center field position is Abby Boggs. We'll take a break for this national anthem. We'll return for first pitch after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Go to Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, whippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back here at Raceland, getting set for East Carter and the Rams. And the final home game of the regular season for the Rams. East Carter will be back home on Friday night against Boyd County. We'll have that game for you right here on Kool TV. Raceland with one game yet to go. They'll go to Ashland on Thursday night at 6 p.m. And then the district tournament starts up next Monday, the 20th, and those games will play down in Lloyd. Inside the circle tonight for the Rams is the junior Savannah Grubb. She'll go to work on Lydia Combs, a shortstop, but the first pitch misses down and in for a ball, and this ball game is underway. 5:54 first pitch, 80 degrees, pleasant skies. Nice breeze out of the south, 6-10, blowing back into the face of the hitters. And this one's a rocket out to center field. Bernie on her horse, reaches up and makes a running catch. Nice play. My producer's got to switch much faster than that. Come on, man. We missed a great highlight there. Go faster than that. Nice play by Bernie, though. One away. And then comes the pitcher, Peyton Rice. Defensively behind Grubb, it's Peyton Mackey, Bernie, and Lax. That's left to right. Third to first, Reagan Mackey, Wellman, Galls, and Ratliff. Callie Vance behind the dish. Here's a ball smoked through the hole on the left side and a one-out single for Peyton Rice. So we get the courtesy runner for Rice as Goebel will come on to run, and Shelby Felty steps in. A .484 hitter, 44 hits, 29 driven in, 7 doubles, 7 walks. Beautiful evening here in Raceland. A little bit of a cloud cover hanging around the stadium, though, but no chance of rain tonight. Some rain overnight, though, and into the next few days. Down and in, 1-0. Both teams over 20 wins on the season. East Carter at 22-6. Raceland at 26-8. Here's a hard ball at Wellman. This could be 2 to Gauze, and she bobbles it. Right in and out of her glove. The fielding error on the second baseman. And there's 2 on with 1 out. Tailor-made ground ball. And Trina Porter steps in, a .449 hitter. Leads the team in RBIs. 40 hits on the season for Porter. .13 doubles, 5 driven in. This one's through the hole into center field, and that's in there for a base hit. Here comes the throw toward the plate. It's not in time. Sliding in safely is Goebel. And East Carter's on the board. They lead at 1-0. An RBI single for Porter. And runners are at the corners. No, excuse me. Now it's second and third. So Adriana Cordell steps in, a .435 hitter, 30 hits, 22 driven in. Lifts this one skyward, straightaway center field. Drifting into the gap is Bernie. She's coming to the plate. Here comes the throw, and the tag is not going to be there. Vance can't pick it out of the turf. It's a sacrifice fly for Cordell, and it's 2-0 East Carter. Good throw from Bernie, a little bit toward the first base side. And so the runners move up, and it's Emily Biddle stepping in. This one's right at Bernie, and a running catch to end the inning. East Carter dents the scoreboard twice. They lead it 2-0 as we head to the bottom of inning number 1 after this on Kool TV.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup, has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's price. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup, 606-473-0411 for a free estimate. A call can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road, Greenup.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
2-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. There you see Peyton Rice inside the circle for the Raiders. Her 14th appearance will be number 15, a 10-2 record with a 1.79 ERA. 82 and a third innings of work, 67 hits, 88 strikeouts, and 14 walks. 32 runs given up, 21 of those earned. She'll go to work on Wellman, Mackey, and Vance, the top 3 of the order for the Rams, trailing 2-0 here in the first. Following Vance will be Grubb, Reagan Mackey, Bernie, Poplin, Ratliff, and Gauze. That's the lineup today for the Rams. So Brenna Wellman will lead things off, a .398 hitter from the top of the order, 41 hits, 13 driven in with 5 doubles. She launched one out of here Friday night in the win over Lewis County, a game in which the Raceland Rams trailed 6-3 after 4 innings of play and won that one 20-6. One of the craziest 2 innings of softball that I've seen in a long, long time. 20 unanswered runs. And in the 6th inning, Raceland played at 12. And then, to end the inning, they had a runner just walk off base for the 3rd and final out. Hellman's ahead 2-0. Callie Vance was walked intentionally 4 times that night. They pitched to her 5th time, and what'd she do? An RBI single to left. The first time those 2 teams met up, she hit 2 home runs and drove in 5. Wellman's ahead 3-0 on Rice. Defensively behind her Tussey, Boggs, and Nip. Third to first is Hall, Combs, Biddle, and Felty. Trina Porter behind the dish. Two teams is expected to make runs into the 16th region tournament. And a 4-pitch walk to Wellman has the leadoff runner aboard here to start the first. And Peyton Mackey to the plate. Our crew tonight, Travis Otworth is our executive producer. Felicia Collier's on your cameras at the field level. So Peyton Mackey digs in. Mackey a .346 hitter, 37 hits, 39 driven in. Rams trailing 2-0 here in the first. That's right down the pipe, a called strike. Mackey front half of the box as Rice on the rubber ready to go. Corner's pinched in, shows bunt, gets this one down, fielded by the third baseman. They'll take the out at first base as Biddle fields it and chases Wellman back, but the sacrifice bunt is complete, and there's one down in the inning. And in comes Callie Vance.
Now back to the racing plate, Rams number 14, catcher, Callie Vance.
Vance having a huge year. Leads the team with a .515 average. 53 hits, 59 driven in, 16 doubles, 11 home runs. She's ahead 2-0. Runner out of second base. Here's the 2-0. Slow roller out towards short. Combs picks and throws. They'll move the runner to third, but there's two down in the inning. And that brings in the pitcher, Devanna Grubb.
Now back to the racing plate, Rams number 5, pitcher, Devanna Grubb.
Grubb a .333 hitter, 29 hits, 30 driven in, with 5 doubles, 18 walks. And yeah, I wish he had 18 home runs, right? 3 home runs for the junior. Big run standing over at third base for the Rams, who trail at 2-0 here early on. Wellman walked, moved up on the sacrifice, and then moved over on the ground out from Vance. The 1-0. Breaking ball that stays wide. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Reagan Mackey will go next. Perfect weather for the final week of the regular season. Hard to believe it's here upon us. Three and 0. That's a called strike inside corner at the knees, 3-1. Outfield pretty much straight up. Infield at normal positionings as well. Corners even at the back, guarding the lines. 3-1. Foul tipped out of the mitt. And the count goes full to the Rams pitcher, Devanna Grubb. Beautiful playing surface here. All turf all the way around. No dirt anywhere on the playing surface. Here's the payoff pitch to Grubb. Lifts this one weakly down the line, right side. Biddle drifting toward the line, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Raceland threatens to put a run across, but they can't get him across as Wellman gets left at third. We're through 1, 2-0 East Carter. We return for more after this on Kool TV.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lou, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
2-0 East Carter as we go to the top of the second inning. One of 3 games on Kool TV tonight. East Carter playing host to Raceland, or Russell, over in Grayson. And then over behind us, Russell, or got my schools tangled up here. Raceland is hosting Fairland. Here's a rope down the line, left side, that's in there for a base hit. Tussie on her horse, she'll motor in for a stand-up double. And the Raiders coming to play here tonight as the ball just inside the line is a 2-bagger for Tussie, and she pulls in her 7th double of the season. So Haley Hall climbs in, a .375 hitter, 21 hits, 15 driven in. Lifted skyward, right side. Galls drops back, makes the catch. 1 down. And that brings in the right fielder of Lake and Nip. Nip, a .492 hitter, 30 hits, 14 driven in, 3 doubles, 4 walks. Just high for a ball, 1-0. Tussie at second with a leadoff double. Grubb back to work, the 1-0. Chases that one up and in, it's 2-0. Top of the order of Combs in the on-deck circle. See Grubb working there in the circle, and Tussie on the top of your screen there in the picture. That one's at the letters, 2-1. Two, 1 down and in. 3 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Devanna Grubb. That takes the count full. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. She strikes her out. And there's 2 down in the inning. So go back to the top of the order, and Lydia Combs. First pitch misses high for a ball. She flew out to center her first time through. That's a called strike. 1-1. Through the whole left side, a base hit. Slamming on the brakes is Tussie, and they're at the corners with 2 down here in the second. Fourth hit of the ball game, and Peyton Rice comes in now. Singled her last time through. The 1-0 to Rice. A rocket right at Wellman, and she picks it clean off the turf and ends the inning. Raiders leave 2. They get none back. They lead at 2-0 as we head to the bottom of inning number 2 after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
2-0 as we go to the bottom of inning number 2. Do up this inning for the Rams, 5, 6, and 7. Reagan Mackey will lead things off. East Carter playing Russell in baseball over in Grayson tonight. And then across the way on the football field, I should say, Raceland is playing Fairland in baseball action. Both of those games are available on Kool TV tonight. 3 games on tap on the Kool TV side of things as we wrap up regular season play this week. Reagan Mackey leads things off, 380. That was Athens for a call strike 0-1. Mackey settles back in the right side as Rice to the plate. This one's late swung and fouled. It's 0-2. The 0-2 to Mackey. Fouled away. Another 0-2. That one runs off the plate. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Really good location there for an 0-2 pitch. Started it off the plate and ran it up and away. Here's the 1-2. Another breaking ball that stays off the plate. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rice walks back up on the rubber. The right-hander to the plate. That one's downstairs, and it's a full count now to Mackey, who's worked herself all the way back from an 0-2 count. Three balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Mackey. And she loses her and walks her on after getting her on an 0-2 count, and Mackey's aboard with a leadoff walk. And now Bailey Burney steps in. Rams center fielder, batting .298 on the season, 28 hits, 15 driven in, 6 doubles, 10 walks. Outfield straight away and deep. Infield pinched in on the corners, and the first pitch strike is in there at the knees. Scott Atkins working at third base coach's box. Keith Wellman over at first. Burney lifts this one skyward. Giving a look is Felty, and she'll make the catch in foul territory for the first out of the inning. And now the designated player of Lily Poplin climbs in. Pop's been swinging a hot bat as of late. She launched a 3-run shot out of here that was a no-doubter on Friday against Lewis County for her 7th home run of the season. Only a 7th grader, and she has been swinging a hot bat over the last month. Here's the 1-0. That's at the knees. A nice little runner away at the evens a count on a ball and a strike. Mackey at first with the leadoff walk. Poplin gets underneath this when the foul's just away. It's a 1-ball and 2-strike count. Infield deepens up a little bit on the left side for Poplin. Here's the 1-2. Trying to go with a changeup that stays up out of the zone. The count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Savannah Ratliff in the on-deck circle. Full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Downstairs, ball 4, the second walk of the inning, and Poplin's aboard with a 1-out walk.
Now batting for the Raceland Rams, number 16, first baseman Savannah Ratliff.
So Savannah Ratliff steps in. 376 hitter is the senior. 32 hits, 21 driven in. 2 on with 1 out. That one misses down and in for a ball. 2-0 East Carter here in the bottom of the second. Raceland left a runner at third. East Carter left 2 on in the second. That's a late call of a strike. But Athens, 1-1. Fouls this one away. 1-2. Rice back to work. The 1-2 to Ratliff. Breaking ball in the outside corner for a called strike 3. There's 2 down. And in comes Shelby Gauze.
Now then for your Raceland Rams, number 3, second baseman Shelby Gauze.
Gauze batting .462, 42 hits on the year, 23 runs driven in with 6 doubles. She gets under this one, then fouls it to the net. 2 on, 2 down for the Rams, trailing 2-0 here in the second. The 0-1. That one runs up and away, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. Back at the top of the order of Brenna Wellman should Gauze reach. The 1-1. Lays off that pitch. It stays up out of the zone. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Down in the turf. 3 balls and a strike, and Rice threatening to walk her third batter in the frame and load the bases for Brenna Wellman, who would go next. Gauze settles back in, the 3-1 offering. Down and in, and it's ball 4. The bases are loaded. So go back to the top of the order, and Brenna Wellman.
Now then for the Raceland Rams, number 2, shortstop Brenna Wellman.
Wellman walked on her only trip today. Big opportunity here for her with the bases loaded. And a breaking ball runs up and away, and it's 1-0. Rice on the season has not walked many. Came into the game 88 strikeouts to 14 walks in this being her 15th appearance. And she's struggling to find the zone here in the second inning. She's behind 2-0. Peyton Mackey stands in the on-deck circle, but go next. Pillows covered in Rams. Somebody's base boom coming in. My God. Shaking the building. 3-0. Rice walks back up onto the rubber. Wellman awaits the 3-0. And that's a low ball 4, and that walks home a run, and the Rams are on the board. They trail it 2-1. So Wellman with 2 walks today. She picks up an RBI. And now Peyton Mackey steps in. Mackey had a sacrifice bunt her first time through. Pillows covered in Rams. Big opportunity for them to dent the scoreboard with a crooked number. And this is a rope at the right fielder, but Nip has a beat on it. She'll settle under it, make the catch. And that ends the inning. Raceland gets back 1, but they leave the bases full as we finish inning number 2. East Carter 2, Raceland 1. Back for more after this on Kool TV.
But it's too early to get up, Uncle Rick.
But I brought you a fresh cup of coffee from Clark's Puppet Shop.
I'm up. All good mornings start at Clark's Puppet Shop. Plus, get 5 cents off per gallon of gas when you use the code from the app. Clark's Puppet Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Top of inning number 3, East Carter 2, Raceland 1. James Carr, happy to have you on with us here tonight on the final week of the regular season. 3, 4, and 5 do up this inning for the Raiders, Felty, Porter, and Cordell. A little bit of cloud cover starting to settle in off of the first base side of the stadium. Still a very beautiful and comfortable evening here in Ramland. Final home game of the regular season for the Ramblers. There's a chopper out to Wellman, and that one eats her up as she was backpedaling, and that one gets in for the second error of the ball game for the Rams, and a runner aboard here to start the third for the Raiders. She was trying to backpedal to play it off the high hop, and it ate her up. So that brings in Porter. Porter's 1 for 1, single through the left side her first time through. And she does it again as that one's just past the diving attempt of Mackey. And Porter's on for the second time for the 5th hit of the ball game, and 2 on for the Raiders here to start the third. We'll get a courtesy runner for the catcher as Goebel will come on to run. So Cordell comes in now. A sacrifice fly drove in a run. She chops this one out to Wellman. They'll get the lead runner at third base. So the fielder's choice picks up the first out of the inning. And that brings in Biddle. Raceland did not elect to try to do anything for a double play there. And here's a rope out into left center field. That one falls in. Here comes a throw from Burning. It's going to be high and up the line. Collision at the plate as Goebel runs into Vance. And the runner comes home, and it's 3-1. Burning's throw was way high and up the line, and you see the collision there at the home plate area that allows the Raiders to plate the third run of the inning. And this one's through the drawn-in infield, a base hit. Brings in another run, it's 4-1. The runners at the corners, 1 out. And now Haley Hall climbs in, 0 for 1. Read play, nothing happening there as Tussey will move out to second base without a throw. So 1 ball, no strikes. 2 runs across here in the third, and it's 4-1 East. Two and 0. Chopper foul on the third base side. 2 balls and a strike. A rocket right at Mackey, and she nearly tagged out Biddle for the double play. But the nice play there at the hot corner by Mackey. 2 down in the inning. Biddle was lucky that she wasn't leaning, or she was dead to rights over at the corner. So Lakin Nip steps in. That's a called strike. This one's out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. Second and third, 2 down, 2 across for the Raiders. They lead at 4-1. Chopper on the third base side and a foul ball. Six hits across already for the Raiders. Check that, 7 now. At the second baseman, Gauze. She bobbles it, picks it up, can't make the play. That's going to bring home another run, the third error of the ball game for the Rams. And it's 5-1.
Now batting for East Carter, number 2, Lydia Combs.
So go back to the top of the order now. Lydia Combs. That's a called strike. Combs 1 for 2 in the ball game. Flew out her first time through and singled through the hole. And here's a little weakly hit ball out to Wellman, who makes a diving grab and hangs on to it for the catch. Nice play there by Brenna. Here's a look at it on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. That was a tough play there to keep underneath it and not lose it as she makes the diving grab there on the turf and hangs on to the ball. Raiders play 3. They lead at 5-1 as we head to the bottom of inning number 3 after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
5-1 East Carter, 3 runs across in the 5th. Or, excuse me, 3 runs across in the 3rd to make it 5-1. So do up this inning for the Rams, 3, 4, and 5, Vance, Grubb, and Mackey. Callie Vance starts things off. She's 0 for 1. She looks at a breaking ball that runs up and away. 1-0. One. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Rams catcher. The 1-2. Breaking ball off the end of the bat, drifting toward the first base dugout. Right there's Felty. She'll make the catch in foul territory for the first out of the third. That brings it to Vanna Grubb. Grubb 0 for 1. Grubb flew out to second base her first time through to end the inning. That one comes up and catches home plate umpire Bill Renzi on the mask. Grubb settles back in. Base is empty with 1 down. She's ahead 2 balls and no strikes. Rams still without a hit. East Carter's already racked up 7 and plated 5. (2-0) off the end of the bat, drifting foul. That one just gets into the bullpen. Right there was our camera operator, Felicia Collier, in the Rams bullpen there. You can see how closely that one was to her. She never flinched. She knows better. She's been around it too long. Between photography and now doing videography, she's had some close run-ins. She got absolutely leveled in a football game at Marshall one year by the Southern Miss running back. It was on ESPN, and my son texted me and said, Mom just got drilled. I was like, oh, Lord. And it was funny going back and seeing all the pictures. When he made contact with her, all you saw was the camera going upward and then her on the ground. But she got the shot, though. So the ground out to first base. It's 2 down in the inning, and Reagan Mackey steps in. Mackey fell behind 0-2 in her first at-bat, and then worked it all the way back for a walk. She blisters this one to center field. Coming on with a running catch is Bongs. And the Rams go in order in the third. We've played 3. East Carter leads at 5-1. We return to Raceland after this on Kool TV.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicken, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, whipping, Papa wanging. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
2, 3, and 4 do up this inning for the Raiders, and Peyton Rice gets a 1-hopper to Mackey over at third. 1 pitch, 1 out. East Carter and Russell tied at 2 over in Grayson. Behind us here on the baseball field, Raceland leads Fairland 2-0. So Shelby Felty steps in. She's 0 for 2. She's reached on an error both times. There's a little bleeder out toward right center field. A running catch there by Shelby Gauss. 2 pitches, 2 outs. And now Trina Porter, who's 2 for 2 in. Rams have added to their lead. It's now 3-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Porter, 2 singles, 2 hard hit balls, 1 to center, 1 to left. She's also driven in a run. She looks at a pitch inside at the belt, 1-0. Porter would go next if Porter reaches. Open stance for the Raiders catcher, front half of the box. Grubb back to work. Tries to work in on the hands and misses too high that time, 2-0. Grubb will take a long walk to the back of the circle. Looks to the dugout for the wristband call, and then back up on the rubber she'll go. Porter awaits. That was off the plate. It's 3 balls and no strikes. This is not a batter that you can be upset about missing a pitch and putting her on. She's seeing the ball really well right now. The 3-0. She chops this one over to Mackey. She'll field it and throw it away. A low throw, and they got her. She turned back into fair territory, and in the process of doing so, she got herself tagged out. Heads up play there by Shelby Gauze. There she made the attempt, and as soon as she made the attempt to come back across, she was trying to argue the fact that she was not going to second. She made the turn, and as soon as she did, that's an effort going back into fair territory. Runner is out. Three batters come to the plate. We remain at a 5-1 game. We return for more after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Go to Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Here's another look at that final play, and I'm going to walk you through this one and make the explanation of why she committed herself to being out. Right there. She made a turn, even though it was a slight turn, she turned towards second base. Now, the runner can go down the base and settle in fair territory and not be out. You have to make an effort to make that turn, and she did. It was very subtle, but it was an effort. Therefore, that's the reason when Gauze made the tag, it wasn't because she was standing in fair territory. It was because of the fact that she had made an effort, which then put her liable for the tag out. 6, 7, and 8 for Bernie, Poplin, and Ratliff coming for the Rams. Bernie 0 for 1. She flew out in foul territory her first time through. And she looks at a first pitch at the corner on the knees. 0-1. 7 hits for the Raiders, 4 Raceland errors. And they trail it by 4. Bernie evens things up at 1-1. The 1-1 from Rice. Tries to get it at the top of the zone, and it misses. 2 balls and a strike. Russell leading East Carter 3-2, bottom of the second inning over in Grayson. And that game also on Kool TV tonight. 3 games on the Kool TV network. Here's a little fisted ball out to Combs at shortstop. 1 away. And now comes in Lily Poplin. Poplin walked her first time through. Raceland leads Fairland 4-0. Lifted skyward to the moon. Combs drifting back at the outfield grass cutout. 2 down. And now Savannah Ratliff.
Now then for your Racing Lady Rams, number 16, first baseman, Savannah Ratliff.
Ratliff, a strikeout victim her first time through. Nice pitch, grabs the outside corner for a called strike, 0-1. First time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell, we'll alert you each time we put out new material. Raiders back home on Friday night. We'll have the action right here on Kool TV as they bring in Boyd County for the season's finale. Close out the regular season, and the Raiders will be the number 1 seed and play host in the 62nd District Tournament. 16th Region Tournament will play at Ashland this year. We'll be there as well as at baseball. This one bounces to the plate, 2 balls and a strike. Region Baseball at Russell this season. District in the 63rd, both softball and baseball in Greenup. 2 down, 2-1 count to Ratliff. Calls in the on-deck circle would go next. Little blooper straight up, and that one falls in for a foul ball. Was expecting that to drift back and get Bill Renzi right on top of the head. Neither he nor Porter was able to find it, and it was drifting back toward him. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ratliff. And she swings and misses and K's for the second time of the ball game. Rams go quietly in the 4th. 5-1 East Carter. We return for more after this on Kool TV.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care. 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
5, 6, and 7 do up this inning for the Raiders. Corder will lead things off, and she fouls Wilson over top the first base dugout and out of play. Corder 0 for 1. Had a sacrifice fly, drove in a run, hit into a fielder's choice. Gets the pitch on the outside corner. 0-2. 7 hits for the Raiders. They plated 5. This is a rocket and the gap, left center field. Birney coming on and making a running catch. What a catch, Bailey Birney. You'll see that one tomorrow. Here's a look at it now on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. As she took away extra bases for Corder on a ball deep in the gap that she made a running catch and made it look easy. 1 down in the inning. That's not the first time we've seen Bailey do that this season. She goes gap to gap better than anyone I've seen in a long time play that outfield position. So now Emily Biddle steps in. That ball looked destined for a double or more, and Birney hauls it down. Two and 0 to Biddle. Lined out to center and then single to center her second time through. She bloops this one over in front of the Raiders' dugout. 2 and 1. See most of the players, Mackey and I'm trying to see if Wellman she still has the sunglasses on too. On that third base side, you're fighting that sun that's coming down US 23. Looks like the cloud cover, though, is thickening up, which has taken that away. Here's a ball right at Mackey out in left field, and she'll make a running catch. 2 down. That's a tough play to make as an outfielder when you have a ball coming at you like that because you know that it's coming off the bat and it's probably going to take a dive down where you just don't know when. And what you have to do as the outfielder is beat it to that position, and she did a good job there. So 2 away in the inning, and now Stephanie Tussey steps in. Tussey 2 for 2. That's a first pitch called strike. A double, an RBI. Hall goes next if Tussey reaches. There's a slow chopper over to Mackey at third, a strong throw, and the Raiders go in order in the 5th. Time to stretch at the ballpark, 5-1 Raiders, as we head to the bottom of inning number 5 after this on Kool TV.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lou, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Of inning number 5. 9 on the top due up this inning for the Rams. Still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Galls, Wellman, and Mackey, the 3 that will go. Galls leads things off. She walked her first time through. That one's in the turf for a ball 1-0. Rice has walked 5 Rams batters, 3 in 1 inning. That's on the outside corner for a called strike. Actually, check that for her because she walked home a run. That's the lone run the Rams have thus far. That was back in the 2nd. East Carter got 2 in the 1st, 3 more in the 3rd. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the change piece. 1-2. First time she's shown that one off tonight. Gall settles back in. The 1-2. Fouled it away. Squirts that one foul on the first base side. It gets over top of the dugout to the locker room for the Rams. And down over to the football field. Cloud starting to thicken down 23 toward Lloyd. Wind also shifting a little bit too. It's actually blowing toward the left field corner. Funny thing is the flag over by the football field is moving. The center field flag isn't dancing around at all. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the second baseman, Shelby Galls. Infield normal depth, outfield straight away. Galls trying to start things off hot here in the 5th. 2-2 from Rice. It's upstairs. It's a full count. Here's the payoff pitch to Galls. And it's down and in, ball 4. And a leadoff walk has Galls on for the 2nd time today. The 6th free pass issued from Rice. And we go back to the top of the order and Brenna Wellman. Wellman 2 walks, one of those resulting in a run batted in. That was the 4th walk of the 2nd inning by Rice. Wellman looks at a breaking ball that runs up and away, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That's on the outside corner, throw back in to first base. Galls there easily. 1-1. Wellman awaiting. 1-1 spinner moves up off the plate. It's 2 balls and a strike. Tried to work the breaking ball, just had the spin. It never moved, though. You could see the rotation as it was coming to the plate. Just had no curve to it at all. Here's the 2-1. This one's down the line, left field, and that one drops in for a base hit. Great job there by Brenna Wellman as she pulls her hands inside and laces that one to left. And the first hit of the ball game comes with nobody out here in the 5th. Shelby Galls will move up to third on the error by the left fielder as she threw it in. So runners at the corners. And Peyton Mackey steps in. And that one hit her. So it loads the bases. And that's who you would like to have coming to the plate with the bases juiced. Callie Vance, she steps in 0 for 2 today. Nobody out. Infield stays back, outfield deep. Vance could tie this ball game with one swing of the bat, and instead she hits a fly ball to the moon. It's going to be an infield fly rule right in front of second base for the first out. So Devanna Grubb steps in with a chance to help her own cause. Grubb 0 for 2 tonight. Fly out to second, a fly out to first, both on the right side. Infield comes in now. So infield coming in on Grubb, looking for a ground ball that they can do something with at the plate and try to cut down the run. Bases full for the second time of the ball game for the Rams. They left them juiced in the second and only got one across. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Galls at third, Wellman at second, Mackey at first. Reagan Mackey in the on-deck circle. The 1-1 goes up and in. It's 2 balls and a strike to the Rams pitcher. Grubb settles back in. Porter wants a new sign. Fouled away, straight back. Count evens at 2-2. Rams down 4, getting late here in the ballpark. East Carter took a 2-0 lead out of the gate and pushed it to a 5-1 lead through 3. That's currently where we stand. The base is full for the Rams. And a 2-2 to Grubb. She just missed that one as it goes straight backward. The count hangs at 2-2. Raceland with one final game in the regular season. They'll go to Ashland on Thursday night. East Carter will play host to Boyd County on Friday night. 2-2. Fouled away. Good at bat here by Grubb. Two-two. Fisted foul over to the first base side. Seven pitches in this at-bat so far for Grubb. Can she win it on number 8? Another 2-2. A rope down the right field line. That one's at the right fielder with a nice running catch. Everyone was breaking. No one got back, and the Rams get nothing. Nip with a great catch there on the line. Galls had broken way too far down the line, and she could not get back and tag up in time. The bases stay juiced, and there's 2 down. So Reagan Mackey steps in 0 for 1 with a walk. You can see Devanna Grubb as she walked off the field. They're smacking her hands, knowing that missed a big opportunity there to play to run. Can the senior Reagan Mackey come through here? The 1-0. She's ahead, 2 balls and no strikes. Bailey Burney in the on-deck circle would go next. Base is full. Raceland trying to get across a run. Loaded the bases with nobody out. But an infield fly and a long fly out to right. And here's a dribbler over to the second baseman. Biddle will flip over. And the Raiders keep it at a 4-run lead as we head to the 6th. 5-1 East Carter when we return after this on Kool TV.
JD Flooring 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's price. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup, 606-473-0411 for a free estimate. A call can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road, Greenup.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Eight, 9 at the top, due up this inning for the Raiders, who lead at 5-1 as we go to the 6th inning. Raceland has left the bases loaded twice in this ball game. Once in the 2nd, once in the 5th. They've stranded 7 runners. Raceland has stretched their lead to 6-0 now over Fairland in baseball action. So Haley Hall starts things off. She's 0 for 2. Misses downstairs for a ball, 1-0. Chopped foul. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Tomorrow night, East Carter baseball is at home. Check the schedule and see who they play tomorrow night. Too many games running together at the end of the season here. That's a rope down the line. Bending foul. Just a long strike for Hall. Oh, East Carter brings Raceland in tomorrow night. That's why I was thinking that's a game coming up. And then West Carter has Bath County in town. We'll have both of those games on Kool TV beginning at 5:45 for the pregame shows, and then 6 o'clock first pitch. Lewis County entertains West Carter Wednesday. Lewis brings in Montgomery County on Thursday. West plays Lewis softball on Thursday. And then Easton Boyd, the final game of the regular season for our coverage. And then we start postseason play on Monday. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter, Haley Hall. Lifted skyward in the infield. Brenna looking up into the clouds, hauls it in, 1 down. And Lakin Nip climbs in now. She's 0 for 2. Nip a strikeout and reached on a ground ball to second. Shows bunt, drifts this one down the third base line for a foul ball. Raiders go back to the top of the order of Combs next. They lead at 5-1 here in the top of the 6th. It's been that same mark since the 3rd inning. Raiders got 4 hits with 2 runs in the 1st inning. Added 3 more in the 3rd frame. Nice pitch in there at the hands for a called strike. 0-2. Rams left the bases loaded in a second, did push a run across after Rice walked 4 in the frame. There's a ball out in the gap. McKenna Lax drifts into the gap and makes the catch. 2 down. So go back to the top of the order now, Lydia Combs, who's 1 for 3. Combs singled her second time through. That one's in there for a called strike. Grubb slings the 0-1. Tries to go with the old Bugs Bunny pitch. It doesn't dive in there. It stays up out of the zone 1-1. Got a big laugh there from Combs as she looked down to Jimmy Shelton at third base. 1-1. That one's inside, 2-1. Jimmy looks like he's trying to stay out of the rain or something. He's standing under the awning there at the third base dugout. He's not wanting to work on his tan tonight. 2-1. Slow roller over to Mackey at third. Strong throw by the senior as she'll fire it across and in the inning. Raiders go in order in the 6th. They lead at 5-1 as we go to the bottom of the 6th after this on Kool TV.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Bottom of the 6th inning, 5-1 Raiders. 6, 7, and 8 do up this inning for the Rams. Bernie Poplin and Ratliff. Bernie 0 for 2. Pop fly in foul territory her first time through and then lined out to shortstop the last time through. Started under sunny skies and very seasonably warm, and since the cloud cover's kind of settled over top of the area, it's cooled off a little bit. Feels nice. First pitch misses up and away for a ball. Porter trying to drag that one down in and couldn't get the call. Rams have been held to only 1 hit. Make it number 2 as that one drops down the line into left field for a base hit. Bernie's on her horse. She's motoring out to second base. Throw comes in with a hit first slide. Bernie's in there with a leadoff double. Great start for the Rams here in the home 6th. As Bailey Bernie ropes the double down the line, her 7th of the season. And in comes Lily Poplin, who's 0 for 1. She fouls this one away. Raiders will come to the plate in the 7th with 2, 3, and 4, Rice, Felting, and Porter. Raceland wants to make certain it at least gets back to the top of the order in the home 7th. Porter looks at a breaking ball that stays up and away, 1-1. Barring an absolute miracle, they will do so by getting back to the top of the order, at least in the 7th. A rocket to straightaway center field. Boggs dropping back at the wall. See ya! Lily Poplin crushes home run number 8. A 2-run shot here in the 6th. Rams are right back in this one. It's 5-3. One swing of the bat by Pop, and in goes Pop. A no doubter to straightaway center on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay there. Only the second hit of the ball game, but a big one for the Rams. They trail it by 2.
Now down for the Raceland Rams, number 16, first baseman Savannah Ratliff.
So Savannah Ratliff digs in now. She's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. That one's at the knees for a call and strike 0-1. Breaking ball stays down. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Chopper to the left side. Tough play for Combs. A strong throw just in time. She was deep in the 6 hole as she made the play. Take a look at it here on your Grayson Sport Goods Instant Replay. Just a step ahead of Ratliff at the bag at first. And a nice stretch there by Felty for the first down of the inning. So it brings in Shelby Gauze. She's without an official plate appearance today with 2 walks. Top of the order, Brenna Wellman in the on-deck circle. Rams get 2 back here in the frame from a 2-run shot from Lily Poplin. Gauze laces this one foul. Well Tardy on the swing. Counts 1-1. That's been a lot of the problems tonight with the Raceland Sticks. They've been so far behind the pitches. When they do get them, they're late. Everything else has been just weak pop-ups in the infield. And then Pop got into one and said, see you later. 1-1 stays down. Gauze lays off. It's 2 balls and a strike. Raceland struggled hitting the ball on Saturday in that loss to Johnson Central. Had only 3 hits. Ratliff, Gauze, and Poplin each with singles. 3-1 to the Rams' second baseman. Gauze trying to work her 3rd consecutive walk in the ball game. Rice has walked 6, has also hit a batter. The 3-1. Little bleeder down the line, down the right side, and that is a foul ball. That looked really close from up here, but Bill Renzi looking down the line and says foul ball. 3-2. That's the only bad side of not having of having natural lines, because you don't get the chalk that pops up. So you don't get that look. Very close, but the home plate umpire says foul, and it's 3-2. This one's over to the right side. Felty camping underneath it in foul territory for the second out of the inning. So 2 down in the frame. Back to the top of the order we go. And Peyton Rice will go to the top of the order against Brenna Wellman. Bases empty, 2 down. Rams back to the top of the order here, down by 2. With only 2 hits in this ball game, though. One of those, the big swing for Poplin in this inning. Should the inning end here, the Rams will have 2, 3, and 4 to come up in the home 7th, trailing by at least 2. Raiders have 2, 3, and 4 coming up in the visiting 7th. Screwball gets away from Rice there. It's 2-1. She's gone over the century mark in this inning. This will be pitch 106 coming. Rams have had to play from behind the entire way. 1-2, just fouled away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trina Porter and Bill Renzi behind the plate playing hot potato. The 1-2. Goes after it and comes up empty on the breaking ball, down and away to end the inning. But the Rams get back 2. They trail at 5-3 as we head to the 7th after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Top of the 7th inning. We'll go through the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for both teams in this frame. Peyton Rice starts things off, and she fouls that one away on the first base side. Beautiful evening here on the home finale for the Rams. Trying to play come from behind and win it. And pick up number 27 on the season. Rice quickly behind, 0-2. Rice 1 for 3 tonight. Singled her first time through, a line out and a ground out, both to the left side. 0-2. And she rockets this one into the gap, and that one's going to one-hop out to the wall. Rice will make the turn. She'll head out to second base, and a stand-up leadoff double for Peyton Rice to start the 7th. So Goebel comes out to run for the pitcher. And now Shelby Felty climbs in. She's 0 for 3. Straight away, Bernie coming on. Galls calls her off, makes the catch in shallow center field. 1 down. And now Trina Porter comes in. I'd be shocked if they pitched her. I'd almost put her on and take a chance at a double play here. Porter's 2 for 3. Looks at a screwball up and in. You can do the intentional, unintentional walk here as well. You can try to pitch around her. See if you can get her to chase. And now Callie Vance is going to help her with her sneakers. So Callie Vance is going to have to help Trina Porter with her cleats. Her laces, I think, are knotted up, and she couldn't get her batting gloves off in time. So Callie offering a helping hand. I think she's got a knot in it. Now she's got. Now the quick question is: does she tie it up or does she tie them together? Trina, you better check your cleats there. Make sure she didn't wrap them around the other lace or something. So Vance has Porter's cleats put together now. I will say this: that's the first time I've ever seen that in a game of baseball or softball. The 1-0. Chopped over to Mackey. She'll take a look at the runner at second base. A strong throw across, 2 down. Now, really like the look that Mackey gave Goebel out there at second. She didn't just give her a peek and then fired across. She made certain she was like, you're not going anywhere before I turn this one loose. So Adriana Cordell climbs in. She's 0 for 2. That one misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Cordell tonight had a sacrifice flyer first time through, hit into a fielder's choice, and then flew out to center field. That's a called strike. Count evens at 1-1. Biddle stands in the on-deck circle, would go next. Raiders lead it by 2. That one's up and in, 2-1. Raiders grabbed a 2-0 lead in the first, put 3 across in the third. They led it 5-1 after East Carter gave up a run due to 4 walks from Rice in the second inning. And then Lily Poplin blasted a 2-run shot in the 6th. There's a roller out to Wellman. She'll pick and throw, and that ends the inning. East Carter leaves a runner. They lead it by 2 as we go to the home 7th. Rams need 2 to tie, 3 for the walk-off win. We'll see what happens when we return after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
refuel.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Bottom of the 7th inning. 2, 3, and 4 to up this inning for the Rams. Peyton Mackey, Callie Vance, and Savannah Grubb trailing by 2. Final home game for the Rams, trying to walk it off in front of the home crowd. Peyton Mackey will lead things off. She's 0 for 1, a sacrifice, a line out to left, or right, excuse me, and then she was hit by a pitch her last time through. Rice trying to work the complete game and pick up win number 11 on the season. She starts Mackey off with a pitch upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Raiders will play host to the 62nd District tournament over in Grayson. Starts next week. 63rd heads down 23 to Lloyd at Greenup County. Greenup's the 1. They'll play Lewis County. Raceland and Russell will be the 2 and 3. Russell and Lewis County playing the final district game tonight. That one up in Flatwoods. 1-1. Off the end of the bat, coming hard is Boggs. She'll reach up, make the catch for the first down of the inning. So Callie Vance steps in. Vance 0 for 3 tonight. A ground out, a pop out to first, and a infield fly in the center of the infield to the second baseman. Breaking ball that stays up and away for a ball, 1-0. .53 here in the 7th. Rams down by a deuce. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. A rocket deep left center field. That one's over top of the head of the center fielder and up against the wall. And very nice job there by Stephanie Tuss. She played it nicely off the wall and fires it back in. And it's just a single for Callie Vance, but her first hit of the ball game, the 4th by the Rams. And the tying run comes to the plate. So Jill Reif will come on to run for Vance. Savannah Grubb represents the tying run at the plate now with 1 down. Grubb a .333 hitter on the season. She's 0 for 3 today. Everything been on the right side. A fly out to second, a ground out to first, and a line out to the right fielder. Breaking ball up and away for a ball. Got to be careful with Porter behind the plate. She has a cannon. Lays off the pitch. 2-0. Reagan Mackey in the on-deck circle. One down in the inning. Raiders lead it by 2, but the tying run is represented by Devana Grubb at the plate. Rice plateward. Big swing and a miss. 2-1. Grubb has hit 3 home runs this season. She has 5 doubles as well. That one gets past the catcher and through her legs, and that allows Rife to advance out to second base. So the pass ball on the catcher puts a runner in scoring position for the Rams, who this evening have stranded 7 runners on base, leaving the bases juiced twice. Grubb settles back in, waiting the 3-1. Here it comes. A big swing and a miss. 3-2. Look there in your picture-in-picture. You see Rife out at second base across the infield. Infield at normal depth, outfield straight away. The payoff pitch to Grubb, and she laces it foul, and we'll try it again. They've got Nip playing very deep in right field. She is about a step in front of the warning track, and now she's going back to the warning track. She's either going to play a ball right at her, or it's off the fence, and it's going to tumble in for a hit. It's not no doubles, it's nothing or everything. 3-2, down and in, ball 4, and the tying run's on board for the Rams. So the 7th free pass giving up, and that's going to bring Darren Calhoun out of the dugout. And Reagan Mackey steps in. Mackey 0 for 2 today. Mackey with 6 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run on the season. The tying run is on board. A very quick conference inside the circle there from Coach Calhoun. East leads Russell now 4-3, still in the bottom of the 3rd over in Grayson in baseball action. That game also on Kool TV tonight. So Mackey 0 for 2 this evening. A walk, a line out to center, and a ground out. Infield double play depth, outfield no doubles, almost up against the wall in center and right. Mackey fires this one foul over top of the first base dugout. Nip is standing on the fence in right field. Boggs is 2 steps in front of the warning track, and Tussey's about 10 feet in front of the warning track. They will give up the run at second, but they will not allow that run at first to come through. That one's downstairs. It's 1-1. Carly Fannin is running over at first base for Devana Grubb. So Rife and Fannin on board for the catcher and pitcher respectfully. And Mackey in a 1-1 count. Senior settles in, the 1-1. Chopper out to second base. A backhanded play by Biddle. A flip to second base. They get the runner at second. Nice play there by Biddle to Combs on the diving stab. And there's 2 down, and at the corners, the Rams have runners. That was a heck of a play. So now Bailey Burney comes in. She's 1 for 3. She doubled down the line and left her last time through. Burney comes up empty on a big hack there. Tying run at first. The 0-1. Fouled this one away. It's 0-2. That just cost him about $7 in gas. Outfield still deep. The 0-2 to Bernie. Out to center field, right at ball. She'll camp under it, make the catch, and that ends the inning and the ball game. Raiders win this one by a final score of 5-3. A look at your final play here on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Raiders take a nice win. 23-6 they'll move on the season as Raceland falls to 26-9. Post-game show when we return after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Go to Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
5-3, East Gardner wins it on the road as the Raiders spoil the final home game of the 2024 campaign for the Ramblers. Here's how it went down. East Gardner plated 2 runs on 4 hits in the first inning. Raceland loaded the bases in the second, thanks in part by 4 walks by Peyton Rice. That brought home the first run of the ball game. It was 2-1 after 2. East Carter gets 3 back in the third. They led it 5-1. It stayed at that point until Lily Poplin blasted a 2-run shot across the center field wall. That cut it to 5-3. Raiders win in order in the 7th. Rams have the tying run aboard in the 7th, but they strand those runners there as Bailey Burney pops out to center field to end the ball game, and East Carter wins this one by a final score of 5-3. We'll take our final break. We come back. We'll look at our numbers when we continue after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lou, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, rippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
5-3 your final here in this one. Let's go through the box score and the numbers. Peyton Rice goes 2 for 4 tonight. Trina Porter goes 2 for 4. Stephanie Tussey 2 for 4. Tussey and Rice with doubles in the ball game. Porter, Cordell, Biddle, and Tussey each drive in a run. For the Rams, only 4 hits this evening. Wellman, Vance, Bernie, and Poplin. Bernie with a double, Poplin with the 2-run shot there in the 6th. Pitching looks like this. Peyton Rice goes the distance, 4 hits, 3 runs. They were earned. She strikes out 3, walks 7. She also hit a batter. She'll pick up the victory. Devanna Grubb, also a 7-inning outing. 8 hits, 5 runs, only 1 earned. Only struck out 1 batter, did not walk anyone. Box score looks like this for East Carter. 5 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They leave 6 runners on base. For Raceland, 3 runs, 4 hits, 4 errors. They leave 9 runners on base. 1 hour and 33 minutes to decide this one, and it comes down to an East Carter victory as they win it on the road by a final score of 5-3. Up next for the Raiders, they bring in Boyd County on Friday night. Raceland heads to Ashland on Thursday. That game on Friday night you can catch right here on Kool TV. Hat tip to my crew tonight, Felicia Collier and Travis Altworth. Fabulous job by them, as well as all the great folks here at Raceland Softball. And, of course, Derek Calhoun and his crew with East Carter Softball. Always a great pleasure doing coverage with them and talking with Coach Calhoun and Coach Shelton there. They do a phenomenal job over in Grayson. 5-3 years final here tonight. East Carter wins it. That's it for us. For Travis Altworth, Felicia Carr, and everyone at the Kool Sports Network, I'm James Collier saying good night, and thanks for tuning in here on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of Raceland Rams softball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.